I've given myself 7 days to learn Chinese. I have to impress a quadrilingual Chinese speaker who I've contacted on Fiverr and probably thinks I'm crazy, but has kindly agreed to make me some quizzes and will assess me via a Zoom call. I also plan to go viral on the Chinese language subreddit by showcasing my genius. There is only one problem. My brain and Chinese don't seem to get on. My favourite comment of them all: hey man, there are many people on our depression that want to die. Why are you not one of them? I accidentally end up calling someone's mum a horse or something. So I'm putting things to them like, I've got Sai is the house with a T. Shen is this skateboard ramp with an oblong on top. Yeah. And then How is the 7 with a dash through. And then this must be me. I had to jerk. Oh shit! I've lost my streak. I was doing okay, but using pictures instead of letters was really messing with my head. I was a little bit concerned as to whether I could pass my assessor's test, but I was loving the language. It was so interesting because it's about as far away from English as you can get. I mean, traditionally, Chinese is written vertically in columns going from top to bottom and ordered from right to left, with each new column starting to the left of the preceding one, which is just wrong. I mean, it's the wrong way round for me, but not them, obviously. And the Chinese language is the oldest written language in the world, with like 6,000 years of history compared to our measly 1,400 or something. So actually, we're wrong because they came fucking first. I finished up the day by starting a Skillshare course that claimed you would be able to understand 65% of Chinese in just 10 hours. Let's take a look at the Chinese alphabet. I mean, to say I'm fucking skeptical would be an understatement. Although I did manage to figure this little beauty out, which I felt like an absolute genius for, although it was pretty simple.
We can also put this together with this.
多少?
多少? And question to you then is...
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
How many?
多少, 多少 come together now and they mean how much or how many actually.
I finished off that day with a bit of reflection on what I'd learned so far. Chinese is fucking mint. It's so interesting, so different from English. It's mental. But I can see it actually being easier than people perceive. No, it was not easier. The way that the characters are sort of like pictures and represent whole words, at least sometimes there's two, is just crazy to me. Okay, so there's only one way to self-reflect on what you've learned for the day. Walk around with the camera and try and think of words. Right, we'll begin. Ni hao means hello. Sai qian means goodbye. Wo shen, nobody. Nina means my name is nobody. What's yours? How means good. Dao means big. Starting to draw a bit of a blank already. Day 2 arrived and I realised this was going to be incredibly difficult. The tones, the pronunciation, even just memorising words was so difficult that at this point the thought of having someone assess me started causing me some extreme anxiety. So on day 3 I went to check my Reddit post. This was just the post where I told everyone that I was going to try and go viral in the subreddit. I'm getting some serious hate on the Chinese subreddit for trying to learn this language in 7 days. Are they all mental? Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to learn the entirety of the Chinese language in 7 days. I'll show you the comment. It is ridiculous. Now I think I might try and get the most downvoted post possible. I didn't think I'd cause quite a stir. You would have thought people that are learning Chinese, right, it's very hard to be able to speak Chinese fluently. You must have to study like most days, but they've got time to rant on Reddit. It's ridiculous. Let's get into it. Let's continue learning some Chinese to annoy the Chinese subreddit people. Okay, so I'm not big on drama, but I'm making a YouTube video, and you know what? People love a good bit of drama. So let's see how this plays out. I'm going to crack on even harder than I had originally planned and meet you on day 7. Where I'll show you some of the crazy comments involving me killing myself and all sorts of insanity. I'll make my post, see how I get on with my assessor's quiz, and see what sort of a response I get. Reckon I can get 10,000 downvotes? I'll give it a go. Right, so this video is just supposed to be an experiment about seeing how much Chinese I could learn in 7 days. And it still is. I was still assessed at the end. and we'll see that later. But what I didn't expect was the absolute hate from the Chinese subreddit community. But we're going to take a quick moment to dive into the psychology of Reddit ranters. So let's take a look at a few of the comments I got on my original Reddit post, which looking back, to be fair, was pretty cringy, but well, everyone loves a bit of cringe. I love cringe. Cringe me up. I was just doing an experiment. I mean, I don't see what the problem was. Luckily, I don't give a fuck, and it's hilarious. Let's have a little look at these comments. Okay, so apparently it was horribly cringe and gross to try and see how much Chinese I could learn in 7 days. Another comment was, why would we care? I mean, I'm trying to learn Chinese. Surely this is the exact subreddit where people would care? And then my favourite comment of them all, hey man, there are many people on our depression that want to die. Why are you not one of them? If it wasn't for that last comment, I probably would have left it. But now I'm going to use their own stupidity against them and go viral with a fake post. Don't worry, we'll get back to the main challenge shortly. But this was just too funny to leave out. Right, I'm going to give the Chinese subreddit people a chance to redeem themselves from their insanity comments that I've shown you by posting that I'm going to get a tattoo, and I'm going to say that it says chicken noodle soup in Chinese, and I'm going to see if any of them come to my defense and say don't get that or not, right? We'll see. Okay, so I asked my local tattooist, who happens to be Chinese, how I could go viral in this subreddit, and he said if I got this tattoo, which means chicken noodle soup, then they would think I was really cultured. So I'm booked in next week for a session, so that's true dedication, surely. You've got to give me that one. Right, so someone instantly wrote chicken noodle soup for life, but the majority of people didn't understand that it was satire and just gave me a load more shit. But I got 15 upvotes, and I'm going to count that as the going viral part of the challenge complete, despite it not being what I had originally intended. So I'll be taking that to the bank of winning. I'll leave a link so you can read all the funny comments. But right, it's back to the main challenge now. Let's crack on. Right, so days 4 through 6, I studied constantly. I didn't set up my camera for any more of Duolingo and got ready for day 7. We're about to start a Zoom call, and I'm shitting myself. Ni hao, wo chao ben, Nina. You're right, mate. How are you doing?
I'm good. You too.
Yeah, I'm not bad.
How's your Chinese?
It's alright, mate. I'm not. I've only been learning for a week. So far, I've got ni hao, wo chao ben, Nina.
Yeah, correct.
Wo chao. So what's your name? Sorry.
Wo chao zi.
Wo chao zi. So that's my name. That's you repeating it back, right? I've got you.
Yeah. So you have learned in your lesson 1 about ni hao.
Yeah, that's hello.
Yes. You have to pay focus on tones because a little change in tone can change the whole meaning of sentence.
Right. Okay. I heard that mother is the same. It's the same word, but it also means horse. You don't want to get that one wrong, really, do you?
Yeah.
Accidentally end up calling someone's mum a horse or something. You'll have to teach me the tones.
Yeah. You find me saying toi. Toi means right. Yeah. If you give me the right answer, I will say toi.
E means 1.
Yes. If we add 8 plus 1,
we get 9, which is I'm not sure. Joe. Right.
You first have to pay attention to tones.
Yeah, I know, they're really bad.
The question is, if you want to ask me about my name, then how will you ask me about my name?
So I can only do this off the back of my own name. So I'd say Wo Shan Ben, and then I'd say Nina.
Yes.
I don't know how to ask it straight.
Okay, I will teach you.
Yeah.
You said in the first line, Wo Jiao Ben.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now when you are asking me, you replace the wo with ni. Okay?
Oh, yes, okay. So it would be...
Ni jiao shama.
Yeah, ni chao shama.
It will be meaning of what's your name?
Ni chao shama. Yeah.
Ni jiao shama.
Ni
Jiao.
chao shama.
I must tell you that you are learning so quick and Chinese is slow learning.
Yes, I know. I know. The
You
idea...
mix up everything.
Yeah, I know. Renshi. Hengaoxing renshini.
Yes, Renshi.
Renshi. Right.
Yeah.
Was that a bit better?
It will go better if you speak regularly. It will
Yeah.
go better with time.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
time taking language. You can learn in a week, in a 2 week. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So don't worry. You will learn the tones. You will learn everything, but in a slow process. If I want to say I like you, it will be 我喜欢你.
我喜欢你. 我喜欢你 to you.
谢谢. It means thank you.
Thanks, Xièxiè.
Yes.
Xièxiè.
I told you yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
谢谢.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Shishi. Thank
Xièxiè.
you. Xièxiè. That's an important one. Now.
Yeah.
So it will be 我在和水
Shui.
水我在
Yeah.
和水
Yes.
That's I'm drinking water.
Yeah, I'm drinking water.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just have to first put your concentration on initial, finals, and
Yeah.
these are sentence making, which is very far away from which on level you are right now.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are present, past, and future tense. This is not your right now concern.
Okay, right. Thank you very much. I'm trying my best.
So you will get better with time. Don't worry.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
再见.
Yeah.
再见.
Yeah. 再见.
再见. 再见. 谢谢. 再见.
再见.
再见. 谢谢.
再见.
Okay, pal. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Man, no problem. No problem.
Cheers, pal. I'll speak to you later. Bye. Wow. So that was embarrassing. He did not have a clue what I was saying. I do not think he thought I would be that shit. What does this prove? In 7 days, you cannot learn any Chinese. I even had to look at my notes a bit during it because it became so embarrassing that I was like, I'm just gonna have to look at my notes. And I still couldn't say them because I was reading them in English. You know. He's such a nice lad though. I'm gonna leave a link to his Fiverr page in my description. He actually did this for free for me. What a sound guy. So I'll leave a link. If you want to learn Chinese, go over to him. I'm going to stick with him and I'm going to do this for another 6 months. I'm going to come back to this point. I'm going to have the same conversation with him. But next time, I'm going to smash it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know how well you think I did, considering I've only been doing this for a week. Be harsh, be brutal, make me feel this small.